The article discusses the deteriorating state of press freedom in India, highlighting recent attacks on media outlets like NewsClick. The piece criticized the government's tactics, employing accusations of financial crimes and national security threats against journalists and outlets. The author questions the government's motives, considering its simultaneous efforts to promote itself through the media. The article points out the decline in India's World Press Freedom Index ranking and suggests that the government's actions reflect a broader contempt for media scrutiny, signaling a troubling trend for democracy in the country.
The article discusses the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, and India's progress toward them. Despite challenges posed by COVID-19, the climate crisis, and global conflicts, India has shown commitment to achieving SDGs, notably through its National Education Policy, NEP 2020. The NEP aligns with several SDGs, emphasizing the importance of higher education in promoting social mobility, critical thinking, and employment skills. The article suggests universities play a crucial role by integrating SDGs into teaching, research, and daily operations. It emphasizes the need for stakeholders' orientation and collaborative efforts among universities to accelerate progress and achieve the 2030 agenda.
India's Goods and Services Tax (GST) revenues for the fiscal year stand at over 9.92 lakh rupees crore, an 11.1% increase from April to September 2022. Despite September's collections slightly below average, totaling almost 1.63 lakh rupees crore, the festive season could sustain revenues over 1.6 lakh rupees crore. However, concerns arise from a slowdown in GST inflows, dropping to 10.2% in September, the slowest since July 2021. Growth in domestic transactions and service imports has also decreased. There are puzzling trends in revenues from goods imports, raising concerns about revenue leakages, requiring policymakers and the GST Council attention.
The unexpected removal of U.S. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy reveals deep fractures within the Republican Party. McCarthy, the first speaker in U.S. history to be ousted, faced defeat after Congressman Matt Gaetz utilized a rarely used motion to vacate. The move stemmed from resentment within the Republican Freedom Caucus, who opposed McCarthy's cooperation with Democrats on critical policy issues, including avoiding a government shutdown by raising the debt ceiling. This faction, dubbed GOP radicals, aligns closely with Trump's agenda, rejecting compromise even at potential economic costs. The party's internal strife, especially in an election year like 2024, may alienate crucial independent voters seeking a unified front.
In Halhalia village of Bihar's Araria district, a significant number of Dalits have converted to Sikhism after migrating to Punjab as labourers. Facing caste-based discrimination in their home state, these migrants returned as Sikhs, finding acceptance and equality in their new faith. The village boasts a Gurudwara Shri Akalsar Sahib, set up by Narendra Singh Rishidev, a former migrant, aiming to escape centuries-old discrimination. While some improvements have occurred, many converted individuals still face social challenges, hoping for official recognition as Sikhs rather than Dalits. Economic despair and the annual floods in the region continue to force migration.
Iranian activist Narges Mohammadi has been awarded the 2023 Nobel Peace Prize for her relentless advocacy for women's rights, democracy, and against the death penalty, despite facing numerous arrests and spending years behind bars. Mohammadi has been a leading figure in women-led protests in Iran, inspired by the death of a 22-year-old woman in police custody. The Norwegian Nobel Committee hopes the award encourages the movement in Iran and urged the Iranian authorities to release Mohammadi in time for the prize ceremony on 10 December. Mohammadi, an engineer, has been imprisoned 13 times and convicted 5 times, currently serving a 31-year sentence.